Welcome to a map change video. Chapter 1, Season 2. We're going to go through all the updates that happened. As far as I can tell, nothing has changed on Spawn Island. So I'm very unaware, but I think this might be new. I don't know if this was here before. It wasn't. This building's brand new, I think. I don't remember this building being here. Other than that, I don't think there's anything besides color changes. Like texture, like the ground color changes. Otherwise, I don't see anything different. If I miss anything on Spawn Island, comment down below. It all seems the same to me.
Yo.
We're going straight to Chapter 1. We're going to get straight into this. Noah, you want to be my helpful guide again today?
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I'm
Okay.
fading away.
No. What do you mean you're fading away? Okay, first things first, we're going to start on this side of the map. All these trees right here are new. I remember them being big. These are 100% new. There's a lot of new trees. I can't get them all because I'm not going to remember, but I know a lot of these bigger ones here are brand new. First we have the chair. The chair is officially big now. It's officially big. Maybe I should turn the lights off so it's not like, I don't know how that would look.
Bye bye.
No, Noah, don't you dare. How does this look? I don't know how this looks for the look. Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Dang, Noah's got to go. But anyway, over here we got the brand new. Remember before it was just a fence and the two cars? The cars now has become the taco area. So we got over here the taco building. I want to go through all of it little by little. That way we could, and could rebuild it in creative or anything you want to do. That's why I love doing this. To the outside. Small little area, but, every little detail counts. Every little place matters. There we go. We got some cars over here. We got this little barn area over here, like a seating area to get picked up by cars or whatever. The taco building. That's what it looks like from above. For anyone that wants to know. Here's the taco building. The back, we got some stuff over here. Tacos. Here's the inside. It's the basic same taco place. If you've never seen them, that's what they look like. And then we're moving on to the house, the little house right here with the RV. Go to the front door here. Oh, this is so cool. Here's the garage. Oh, this is wild. You guys can see everything in here, right? Then here's a bedroom. That's basically it. Here's the inside of the roof. Car up there. And here's the little barn right here. Kind of run down little barn. Which I think this is in creative, that barn. And yeah, that's this little area right here. Like again, like I said, there's a lot of new trees, so if I miss any trees or any little details after I go through all this, and you guys just comment down below. Next, we're going to go over here. This area has changed. We have the pathway to the OG factories next to Flush Factory. This one's almost exactly, I think they have the creative one of this. Some of these are not. Actually, I think a majority of these aren't. So first we're going to start over here. I don't remember if there's a path that goes through here. This is why I have this for backup. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a path. Yeah, because that wouldn't make sense. Hold on. Give me 1 second. If I could do something right. Where did it go? There was a road, apparently. Wait. Nope, there was not a road. So this road got added all the way, I don't remember if the shack was here or not, but it got added, I think, from here. They brought it all the way to here. We're gonna explore this because I'm pretty sure later on this gets replaced with the disco area, and this also, I think, goes over towards the movie area. This building gets turned into like a movie set. But this is a little container right here. Over here we got a bunch of little stuff going on right here. There's two little buildings. This is inside one of them. Then we go on to the next one right here. Also, here's the outside right here. A little bit of this wall. It's like a little area right here. Dang. That's that one. Then we continue on. We got the two little trucks that are here. The two semi-trucks. I think this building's also in... Yeah, this is at Loot Lake. You can see this building at Loot Lake. Try to get all the little details inside of it, you know? Go up right here. Go up the stairs one more time. And there we go. That's that building. That's also at Loot Lake, for anybody that does not know. There's a lot going on over here. Here's an abandoned one that has an underground part. I don't think this is anywhere, this one. We're going to check it out real quick. I guess it's the entrance. It's all closed off, basically. Looks almost like that one building. Has a basement. A very small basement. A little secret room right here. Had a feeling. Wall. Is this another little secret room? Nope. I think that's all the little secret areas for that. And then, I guess, second floor, you go up here. Got this little thing, this little area up here. Goes down out to here. Then we go to the third floor, which is literally just this right here. And yeah, that's a nice little, neat little building. It's cool. I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I did go here actually before. Here's this another strange building, which is not in creative. Here's the top view from this, kind of, just so you guys can get a perspective if you want to build this, like I said. Container yard. This is open one. These are all sealed ones. That's a half open one. It's a full open one. That one you can see. That's sealed from the back, but open this way. Here's the outside. I'm going to choose this side to go in. Quite wild. Quite wild. This is the top up here. I guess we're going to explore the outside a little bit. Some green pipes. There you go. Kind of get a perspective of around the whole building. Like I said, this is for anybody that wants to rebuild it. That's usually why I do this and why I take my time on these. And then we're going to go through here. This little boarded up area. And that's it. Goes out. Oh no, it goes into here. That makes sense. It's pretty dark in here. And this goes to the outside and the front. And then we go up these stairs to the, I guess, office area. To, I guess, the manager's office, whatever you want to call it, out to here. Which goes down. A bunch of stuff back there. And that's that building. This one, I don't think I'll show, mostly because it's in creative, but, you know, I'll just do a quick little, in case it is very different from the Dusty one, or the, it's in creative. I don't know which, oh, I don't know which one it references, though. It might be different. I don't think so, though. Pretty much the same. There's this area. All up here. This goes out to here. Yep, see, it's almost like the same as the Dusty one, I'm pretty sure. If I did miss anything again, let me know. Oh yeah, and there's that secret room up here. I forgot about that. Well, not really secret room, but like, it's up here. That's that factory. So these factories got added, a lot of new paths, and these trees mostly got added, these bigger ones. A lot has changed, a lot has changed. I don't remember if this was here. If not, well, here's a new little building. I think. It's hard to tell because the map, you don't really get a big perspective on... Hold on. If this video wants to load now. I had a good perspective of the map. But this thing doesn't want to load. I don't think this was here. But I can't tell. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's beautiful quality. Hold on. Beautiful quality there. All I know is that this whole road right here got added. This tree got added. These bigger trees here got added. This I think is still the same. I would love if the freaking video had better quality, but you know, life doesn't always, it's not always what you want. Um, but yeah, so there was no road right here. This is a whole new road. This bridge was here. If there's any little buildings that I missed, let me know, please. I don't think much has changed over here. I don't think anything really changed over here. We're gonna get into the bigger POI soon. We're gonna do kind of the outskirts of everything, and then I think we'll go into the POI. So all these trees right here are new. I think this is, yeah, that stayed there. It's hard to tell, it really is. So I'm gonna try my best for you guys to get everything that changed. All of this area changed, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Yeah, I didn't land here when I didn't come over here in season 1, but all these trees are new. 100%. All of these trees here are new. I think these dark spots, they were there, but I think they're darker. Um, this house is still here. Yep, this was still here. Most of it just got darker, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Just a lot of more darker areas. These houses, I think, are still here. They look like they're still here. Yep. And we're going to continue on with, you know what? First, we'll do the POIs. We'll do the POIs because they're the biggest. Or I'm going to head back this way because I don't want to go over anything else. First, we're going to head our way over here. I think these houses were still here, if I'm right. I think this house was here. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. We're going to go past all this. Don't mind this. You know, this definitely was here in season 1. You know, 100%. We're going to work our way over to Moisty Mire because we're going to do the first big thing over there that really changed, which is actually quite a bit. First of all, that mountain that I said that would get removed, it is gone. It was right here. It is gone. It's flat, smooth like a pancake. So they fixed out the terrain for right here, which I'm pretty sure they smoothed it out probably for Lucky Landing. Because Lucky Landing's going to go here, I think, in Season 3, if I'm right. I don't think anything else changed in this area. Over here, Moisty Mire has a lot more area now. So the house that I said was over here, it's like in this spot or something, is now over here. They moved the building down to here. In this spot, you've seen these buildings 1,000 times. Um, but yeah, as we continue on, Moisty Mire has spread all through over here. Spread it a lot more. There's a new truck over here. I don't remember this one. It's a little small truck right here. I think that's new. This truck's still here, the same one. Moisty Mire's, again, has spread it a lot more. This truck's here. Look, now it's all covered. See? A lot more trees growing. There's water everywhere. More swampy water. I think this building's new. I could be wrong. Again, it's very hard to remember. I'm trying my best. I can almost guarantee this building was here. If not, you know, I could literally just, you know, swipe over and, you know, just take a peek at the thing. This building was here. That's a little one. I'm not sure. It's harder to tell, but this one was definitely here. And yeah, here's a circle of bushes. I'm not sure if this was here or not because the map was so much brighter. It's harder to tell. I can't tell if there's any new mountains. I don't think so. Uh, no, I could also. I just realized what I could also do. I could literally just. Let me help myself real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just give me a minute. There we go. So, in the Moisty Mire area, this little building. Yep, this was here. The lane got darker. This was here. This was not here. All this Moisty Mire stuff. I don't think this mountain was here. Neither was the bushes. The bushes weren't there either. Oh yes, they were. They were. Bushes were there. That building was there. I think it was moved from like around that area. I think that truck was also there, by the way, and I just missed it. It's just a lot darker now. 1 second. Okay. As far as I can tell, it's mostly the trees. This land piece wasn't here. So this is a new little mountain. I think this is also a new little mountain right here. Just give me a second. Oh, this truck, yep, was still here. It's different now because there's this all around here. This wasn't here. This was here, but now it looks different. I think that tree's the same, but the background of this looks different. There was 3 little trees, 3 pine trees. The land changed a bit. I looked at this right here. That's still the same mountain. The path through here changed. The trees right through here. It looks almost the same. It does look the same besides all the darkness and the... Pretty sure that house is there. Okay, so this might or might not have been here. No, it is here. That was here. All these trees are new. There's probably something here, but it's not gonna... Yeah, see, until I get close enough. It doesn't look like there's anything... Hold on. That mountain's the same. I think this was here. Yep, this was here. This is all new. All this new. The path is still here. It's just darker now. These mountains are the same. This one is the same. All these trees are new. I'll go deeper into Moisty soon. The path is still basically the same. This is here. It's all the same, but except for it's darker now. And all the trees changed. So around this area, where is it? Oh, there's another new area. Wait. I didn't even notice. Was here, stayed the same. This is new. Oh my god. This whole area right here is new. This little house right here. This little building's new. This wasn't here. The racetrack is now darker. As far as I know, nothing else changed around it. They just made darker textures. And then I think this is the same. It's hard to tell again. But I know for a fact this right here is new. There was a path, but this was not here. Here's another new little area right here. We got a little house over here. We got a little building right here. Another one of these little buildings. Another one right here. The same as the one over at the factories. There's a gas station. And then here's another little house, which is like one in Pleasant or Salty. The suppressed submachine gun has been vaulted. Just now, as we're doing this. So that little building's here. It's a cool little area right here. So this is recently added. This was added. I didn't even notice this was not here. This wasn't there before. Trying to see anywhere else. This vehicle was here. Same spot. This blue one's still there. This is here. This looks exactly the same. Pretty sure. No difference. Besides all the trees. These 3 trees I think are still the same. This whole area right here changed. Yep, I already went over this. The rocks are new. This little building's also new, I'm pretty sure. Another new little building. And then the racetrack just looks darker. Yep, I don't think there's anything different with the racetrack. I'm not sure if anything on... I don't think this was here. This little mountain, hold on. It wasn't. So this little mountain right here is brand new. This little mountain right here, this was not here before. So that's new. Another new little random mountain. Was not here before. That tree was, so that mountain right here is new. I'm looking everywhere else. We're just going to speed through. Just gonna look real quick. It looks the same as far as I could tell, besides the dirt is now more visible the darker. It looks exactly the same as far as I could tell. We're gonna continue moving on. Let's see. Right here, this is darker. It's no longer lighter gray. It's a dark color. Spread it up a little bit more, it looks like. I like the patchy look to it. I like it. I'm not sure anything else that's changed around here. This might be new right here. I don't remember the picnic bench here. I could be wrong again. I haven't. Hold on, I'm just going through. Over here, this all looks the same. This building stayed here. I think I was looking if this was fine. Looks fine to me. So this is still here. Looks exactly the same. If I could, be quicker. I think for some reason I'm heading this way. I'm kind of following based off of what I did the other day. This all looks the same, right? This right here in this view. I think this is all the same. I'm trying to see where my character's heading. It's all darker now. Oh yeah, on top of tomato. We'll do that soon. There's a lot of little updates. Loot Lake looks the same, as far as I can tell. Over here, we're going to do... Over here, I'm kind of basing off of where I was. So right here, this changed. There was more of the pine trees. This was not here. This is still in the same area, I think. I think that is. I think it was more over this way, but now we got the umbrella added in, which if you don't know, this is a good farming spot for loot and stuff. That search chest here. This is it down here. There's a chest here, then you break this wall. You break that wood, and then here you go. There's another chest here. That's it. So this is the umbrella, brand new. The trees are new. These are new, these trees, because they were all pine trees before. And these little plants right here are new, because they were not there either. Another one that's going to change is, if I could hurry up and go to it, I know it's going to be the motel. Now the motel, this truck is still in the same spot, but now this is actually a road, by the way. It is more of a broken down road now instead of a dirt path. This, on the other hand, has changed. This was a broken down... Do I ever go to it? I might. Hold on. Checking Anarchy. Going back to my other video that I was checking out everything. I guess I was checking out Tomato. On. Well, just because I'm near it, I'm going to go do what I did in this video. Just because I just want to see if anything did change. As far as I can tell, everything still looks the same. Except for, like I said, a major part of it is colors, and Tomato still looks the same. We'll come back to that. There's a lot of little buildings that you'll never notice, too, that got added, and, but yeah, I checked out... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want to lose this. I'm using it to help me. It's like a guide. I don't know if any land got removed. It's hard to tell because I should have done a more thorough, completely through the map video. This is still here. Brighter. The truck, oh, it's right here. This is where it is, yep. The truck's right here, still the same. It's exactly the same. Nothing has changed. What else? This all looks the same. Little house right here. I'm copying my same type of motion. Still looks the same. Yeah, I think that's the same. This area, this building's still here. This all looks the same as far as I could tell. I don't know about that ice cream truck. No, that was there. These two houses were here. I think this is all the same. As far as I can tell, the two farms, the houses, I think that's all the same. Yep, this is the same, as far as I know. Oh yeah, then I checked out the waterfall, which is pretty cool that they still have the waterfall here. I think it's all basically the same. Okay, so I guess we'll continue on. So I know that the motel changed. I don't know if that little building was there. I guess I didn't really go over. Unless I did, but motel is here. There was buildings here. They've been replaced, I think, with these two. I don't think... I'm looking around on them. Anyway, I know this is different now. The motel got added, which you guys can see. The motel, which I don't think is in creative, the throwable down one, the full thing. Actually, it might be, but this building's now here. I don't think this was here. They were different buildings. These are here. The motel's now here, which looks really good. This is how you see the motel. This is the pool, by the way, because they didn't add the pool. I think they did add the full motel, though. It's a rundown motel. I don't know who would stay here. It's pretty cool. Same motel. I don't think it's going to change until I think maybe next season. What else changed? Over here, we finally got... I don't know if this was here. This might have or might not have been here. Let me try to check if it'll work. Trying to do this easy for you guys, and it's taking a while, so maybe I'll just cut out the parts where I'm just sitting here. Wi-Fi's not on my side at the moment. If this was in here, this is here now. That's all I know. This is more of a pathway now. I don't remember if this is here. I don't think this was here, or if it was a path. Now we got Starry Suburbs. That's technically what this place is called. It is a POI, but it really isn't. It could be. It could be, what's it called? You can make it a POI. How destroyed it is. Call it, Structure Suburbs, or like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Also, I'm pretty sure that building that I just saw was there, but Starry Suburbs is definitely here. This is what it looks like, like from above. I think it gets removed next season. It stayed for like one season, I'm pretty sure. It's all right here. It's one building. Then here's the basic, classic building right here. This one. Little pathway right here. These buildings, I feel like you can kind of know what they look like. This is the outside of this one. Two fences end right here. I don't know where a front door would be for this building, because they don't really have one. Which is kind of funny. Actually, that's technically a front door. I'd probably put it here, though. But yeah, here you go. This makes me want to kind of make this. It's pretty cool. It's just a rundown building. Then there's this right here. This is what this looks like. I don't know how to get the perspective of this. It's kind of hard. This is what the broken buildings look like. You know what this reminded me of? Almost the chapter 2 one. It's the door. Dang. I like looking at this. It's pretty cool. Going up the stairs. There's the walls. Trying to get all the walls and everything of how it looks. Then I guess this is the top floor. Then here's the main building. This is like an apartment building. There's trash everywhere. That's what it looks like. This floor, the front door, stair area. Looks abandoned and destroyed. Then you go up the stairs to the second floor. It's all destroyed. It's really bad. Come through the staircase at this door. Then you got a nice little bathroom. Go over here. This is this side. Completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. That's wild. And then we're gonna go through here. Up to the third floor. This is what it looks like. It looks wild. Come over here. And yep. It's all destroyed. It's a full chimney though. Or whatever that's called. Furnace. You know where the smoke goes out. What I forget what they're called. Chimney, yeah. Then you go into this room. And yeah. It's all gone. I kinda like this though, it's really cool. And up here's a little chest. So that's that main building. This is technically Starry Suburbs, and then here's the back of here. If you go out here, some fencing. It's pretty cool, especially if I wanted to recreate this. I want to know like every little thing to it. So that's kind of it for you guys. I think so. I think it's pretty good. What do you think? Trying to get it down to the tiniest detail. Yep, there's nothing over here. Second floor. Up here. That's this building. I think that's all of Starry. Starry Suburbs. I said nice suburbs. This building I've shown off a lot of times. I don't know if it's any different. It's hard to tell. Maybe a little fence right here. There's a little fenced in right here. And then this area has a little bit of fencing. There's a one car. So what it looks like. And I think I've reviewed the whole thing right here. And eventually I think it's going to get removed. For I think it gets replaced with a soccer stadium.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Next location we're going to. The first brand new one, Junk Junction. This has replaced that little area where with the trees and everything. A little building it replaced. Junk Junction. Does not have the sign yet. I'm not sure when it gets added. I don't know. But yeah, this is Junk Junction. What it looks like. It's wild looking.
My
Well,
internet just had a heart attack, but I can somehow still watch you.
that's crazy. This is Junk Junction, by the way, on the outside. Try to get an outside perspective so you guys can see how to build the full, like the whole thing of Junk Junction. That's why I'm doing this for you guys. That's like 1, 2. It's probably like 3 or 4 spaces right there.
Oh, it's Riley.
Boom. Solid Junk Junction. This is like before it has its sign and everything, and it's all open in here. There you go. This walls are the same. Little pile of trash right there. And there's Junk Junction. Now we're going to go into it a bit more. This is what the front gate looks like. I really love the way that looks. It's really cool. Boom. Look at that. It's kind of stacked. It's like 2 cars. I don't know. It looks wild. The cars soon tilted will be in here. We don't talk about that though, you know? Definitely don't know what I'm talking about. Here's all these stacked up like this. Here's the cars. Some dirt in here. There's a little area. It's kind of stacked up like this. And for anybody that wants to, again, go through this, that's also why I kind of go slow, so you can slow down the YouTube video and you can see everything. I want to kind of get the dirt spots too. Because if you're using 1.0, I used to try to use the dirt spots. And it's just little paths through it. Little dirt spot in the middle. There's a car there, truck there. This building's in prehab and creative, I'm pretty sure. There's the walkways. I want to show the walkways so you guys can see. And we're going to continue along. There's a truck. Nice shiny truck. Some garbage on it. Reboot van. Another truck here. Go a little bit around the building right here. Some more trash. Some like cars. Crushed up cars. A little bit this on the outside. Some more cars right here. Some more trash cars. Show this right here. You can see a bit of a path too. See it? It's all light and dark. Trying to make sure you guys can see that. More cars all crushed up. There we go. That's what these all look like. So everyone can get a good perspective. Here's a gate over here. And another opening. More cars. It's like right up against this one. There's a gate right here. All the cars here. That's like there's 2 stacks of cars. All that. In this corner we have more cars and crushed up. It's like right here at the corner. Huh. But yeah. I love doing this. And then here's the car crusher. There is a tiny basketball court right here. Hoop. The car crusher. Squish them cars. It's pretty cool. Damn. RV over here. Tires. Doghouse. Garbage. Everywhere. Because it's a junkyard. Here's more tires in this right here. Another opening right here. Small one. Look at that. I'm not sure what else to say. It's all the same, basically. I'll go a little quicker. Here's this. Here's the outside. There's metal gating right here. This is right here like this. Facing this way. This is to get it. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it for the, like, on point, to get it on point. These little gates, there's some right here. Wrap around this pile. Except for this right here. See it? It kind of stops right here around this pile. But this is like 2 car stacks full. Then stops right in there. And then here's another pile right here. Okay, and then here's a tiny one right here. It's like, that's like 2, that's like, I think it stops right here. It's like right here, and then they swapped it. That's like 2 props on top of each other. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. And then there's this building, which we'll do in a second, but here's this. This one is, there we go, here's this side. Metal, open. There's a metal gate right there. That I think is 1 stack or 2 stacks. The cars right there. That's definitely 2 stacks, but then there's metal gate right here. Not there. 2 more here, not there. And this is like 2 stacks of cars. This is the cars they look like. Looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna explore the building, which I don't think this is a prehab of. This also is like this, by the way, this one. The gates around this one like this. Open right here. Surrounded there. Boom. And then we go to this one, which is gated right here. Open there. Gated there. It's pretty cool. And there's 2 right there. Metal right here. Open right here. If you see the gate, that's what I'm talking about. 1 there. 1 on this side. 1 there. Well, 2, it goes all the way. There. There's a couple of these right here. Some more. And then 1 right there. See? So it goes all the way except for like right here. Because there's one car here. 2 stacks there. You kind of see what I'm talking about. And now we're working our way to this building. This thing, which underneath there's some crushed stuff here. Some of these in between these right here. Stairs right there. You guys kind of can see it. Gosh. Underneath. And then you go up the stairs right here. Inside of this door. This is what it looks like. It's pretty basic. You go out here. There's this is what it looks like. I don't know what to say. There's railings here. Some more here. Then these are metal at the top. It's a chest. The crane. Then this is what the roof looks like. Anybody that's trying to get the exact, like I said, exact. I'm going to do this for the entire map soon, but this is just for everything that's new. And then also this door literally goes just straight up to here. And then there's the dirt paths that you could kind of see from different perspective. And that's all of Junk Junction, one of the new POIs out of the 5. And then we also have the new llama, and all these trees are new, I'm pretty sure. The llama, which is brand new, removed a lot of trees. We got this is what it looks like all around it, by the way, in case you want to rebuild this. I can actually probably show you how to build it, because I think I've done it before. There we go. A pile of dirt, some barrels, tires, garbage, that. A little bit more right there. This is what it looks like from this point of view. Here's the back point of view. It's got a booty. That's wild. Epic's wild. Is that what it did? Did it poop out the barrels? Is that what that's supposed to be? Here's the front point of view. And we're going to go inside of it. So I think now you can actually climb up here. That's kind of cool. There's the window back here. This is how you build it. Kind of get a dimension for it. There's a sleeping bag in there, ammo. You go up the stairs. And there's a little thing right here. This is the main body, as you can see. There's a little tail. I'll show better of the body on the outside in a second. Then you go up the stairs, keep going. So it looks like there's a door. Go through this door, and you're up here. And then from here, I think you can't really go up more unless you like edit. And then there's a sleeping bag up here. And then inside the top of the head, there you go. Now to build this is pretty easy. If you know how to build, you basically can understand how it works. That's a wall cut. You cut the first 2. You know how there's 3 total. You cut it. I'm not going to explain all of it, but I'm just going to show you kind of how to. It's one. It's like a square. Make a window. Make a window. That's a half. So you take the half. That's straight. That's 3. And these are the half things that you make. You guys kind of, if you know how to build, it'll make a lot more sense to you. But that's 2. That's a cut. But yeah, that's one of the statues now in the game that you guys can build in-game if you want yourself creative, whatever. Now we're going to move on to the second POI. It is Haunted Hills. I don't know what else has changed over here. There's quite a lot. Again, if I miss anything, please comment down below. I will read your comments and probably do another video updating to that. But yeah, here we go. Haunted Hills, the small little area. They didn't change too much of the terrain. Noah was right about that, but we're going to explore. I never really explored Haunted Hills. It's I think, a pretty easy location to build. This is the outskirts, I guess you would call it, of Haunted Hills. Get real close right here for you. So you can see all the broken walls and everything to build Haunted Hills if you like. I don't know the exact like measurements of how big everything is. I could try to do that for you guys in a separate little thing, but this is just a quick little video for you all. As we enter, we got some, look at this. Coffins. Here's the first little building. There's really nothing too much to Haunted Hills. This is what it looks like from an above view, by the way. I think it's pretty easy to build, I think. There's a lot of graves. There's a big tree, rocks. Here's a little path to this one. Inside of this building, this is what it looks like. I want to get this down to the closest details. Over here, we got another little building. Boom. It's pretty cool. They're pretty easy to build, again, like I said. There's the wall right here. Also, this goes out to the wall, for anybody that's wondering. This is the wall. I'll examine the wall more, but I just want to kind of get little details inside the POIs that are, like, I don't know, the tree placements. Try to do all that, too. There's more graves around here. Graves. Bunch of little graves. The big building, I guess, we'll try to do kind of last, but there's more graves here. There's one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. There's graves everywhere. Haunted Hills. I'll show this little building that's next to the main building. It's kind of like this. There's a tree right here in front of it. There's a grave right here. Boom, up here. See this right here? It's an empty little building. You can add whatever you want to it. That's like a one space right there. Broken down. There's a pile of dirt right here. Fence continues. Bunch of broken walls. I think it's pretty easy to build, as far as I'm aware. Here's this big tree right here in front of this. Like right behind this. And then here's the inside of this little building. Nothing really to it. There's a little car right here. It's hard to go through Haunted because it's very weird, I guess you would say. I don't know. There's another one here. Here's this side of the wall. It's right here, and we're gonna do this little building right here. A little bit of stuff here. Side here, this is it. Nothing really to it. Here's behind it, a little gate. It's pretty cool. Little truck here. Keep going around the wall. Right here, there's another building that's just buried. There's nothing in it. That'd be cool if over time they undug it. There's another little, like, torn piece of the wall. That's attached to here. There's more of this. There's a big tree here. I'm trying to get, like, exactly how it looks. Another tree here. Here's all the graves. I can't really get that's the best look I could get for that. Another tree there, grave there. Here's another, like, sunken building, I guess you'd say. Yeah, right here. Yep. So it looks like on the inside of that one. Now we're gonna go to the main building right here, I guess. This is another little main building. Stairs right there. It's all buried right here. This is what it looks like. And then we come into here. There's, I don't know, this is just what it looks like. It's all kind of torn down. And there's steps here. Which I'm going to examine this side of the building though first. You can go underneath it. So this building right here has this big grave right here. It's a big bat. Two little trees here, it's all fenced in this area. Has 4 trees. It's kind of interesting right there. Over here we have another little grave. This tree right up against this. The fence over here, by the way, is also kind of almost buried. This little building right here, we're going to go inside in a second, if I could get there fast enough. That's what this one looks like. And again, you could build your own version of Haunted, the way it looked like. You could build it exact, or I don't know. This more graves over here. This one, and then there's one buried over here, off the edge. Here's the wall. Here's stairs right here. Some of that. trying to get it to the exact. Here's this wall. You could go inside of this building right here. It's just a 1. Then there's a space right here. Then there's this building, which we're gonna go inside of. If you can't even get inside of it. You have to destroy the wall to get inside this one. And the tree placement's right there. You could also go underneath this building right here. Right here, it's destroyed. I don't think you could get underneath. You can. This is underneath this one on the inside. And here's the walls. It's about as much as I can. You guys can kind of see the tree placement, the rock placement right there. You guys kind of got the basic for it. Basic layout. Here's this land that you could place. This is like the chapter 1 terrain that you would get. There's a tree right here in this corner of it. Here's the path. Just kind of this view from this side. We're going to explore the main building now. There's 2 steps on each side, almost like the no sweat. Go inside here. This is what it looks like in the main area. There's windows all the way down. Basically the same on the other side. There's 4 windows. There we go. Then there's this in the middle. This goes up to the 2nd floor. See? It goes up to here. Which this just goes out to here. This goes out to the same side. Right here in the front. So what it looks like. Then this is what it looks like from this view. Back here, it's all torn down. This all collapsed right here. Same with the other side. It's really cool though. I love this. And then up here, you can't get inside of here, but this is this part of this tower. That's what this looks like on the outside, by the way. And up here is where you can't really get to. Yeah, well, there's nothing there. There's that, and then there's the roof. And if you keep going up the tower, right here's the top of the tower. 4 windows, and this is it. Oh, my eye just got really itchy right there. And that's all of Haunted Hills. You guys kind of got the basic for it, I hope. If not, then we have plenty of time to keep going over it, unless there's little changes. But this is Season 2, Chapter 1, Haunted Hills. As we continue down the line, I think this house is all the same. A lot of these trees are new, though. I can say that for certain. A lot of these trees are new. I'm not sure exactly how much of it is different. I think a lot of it, I know all of this changed. This is the path to this now. It looks different. It's definitely different because of the trees. The building, I think, is exactly the same, just the trees all around it are different. They're all the big trees now. These trees. The land's all changed over here. Next POI we're coming up to is Snobby Shores. This one, oh, this stayed. The little house that was here got removed. But Snobby Shores is now, we're going to go through it real quick. It's pretty basic, as you can see. The houses are in a line like that. Along the shoreline, Snobby Shores. I guess this is one of the entranceways. It gets weird right here, because I don't remember, yeah, look, they extended this long pathway, because it went to here, and then they just extended this big mountain up to here. And it comes, and then the road up through here. This is the entrance of Snobby Shores, I guess you would say, one of the entrances inside of here. Nice little building. Comes out to here. It's very bright. Here's one of the houses we're going to go through. This is all the exterior. It's all the same. That's that corner piece. Now, as we enter the first house, it's got the same 2 on each side. It's also got the same building on each side. You can see the inside of that. It's got the same little things wrapped around too. That's the outside of that. This has it has 2 trees almost in the exact same spot. 4 bushes on each side. Little dirt paths. and a semi with two trucks, two cars on it. This in the center. Reboot van right here. Got some trees, I think, in the exact same spot again. Yep, right here. It's basically the same thing. Two bushes there, two there. See right here and here. Here's the main front entrance of this. 4 garages. Doesn't this get stepped on by the Polar Peak Monster? I'm pretty sure this house does. At first, as we enter the house, massive. This garage, one of the garages, wild. Here's above the garage, right here. That's what it looks like. Now it's slightly open. And then we keep coming down here. This is what the main area looks like. There's stairs. Come to this door. This goes outside. To the back of here, there's also a fence right here. Here's the back. The trees. It's wild. It's so wild to see this all again. There's a camera right there. There's a camera right there. Camera there. This also has a fence that you can walk through. Electrical box, all that. You can see all that. There's a camera there. You guys kind of can see it all. Grill, some garbage. We're gonna go back in here. Box under here. I can kind of see right here. Laundry area. The other garage. You can see, which comes out to here. Continue up the stairs to, I guess, the actual main floor. You got a chimney right here, the main fireplace. Some stuff over here. Boom, staircase here. This is what it looks like from here. Kitchen. That's pretty shiny. That's all of this floor, basically. And then this is, yeah, the garages. Get a chest from this one. Then you go up the stairs again. And then this is this floor right here. It's wild. Snobby's going to take a good minute to go through. So I'm trying to be kind of quick. The bathroom. Then a little secret area up here. And that is basically it for this house. As we continue down the road, there, you can see the tree placement, the wall. It's almost like a very nice community with rich mansions. Here's the outside of this house, the next house we're going to. The walls are all perfectly fine, I think, except for one. I could be wrong, though. I think that's only when the Vikings take over. The layout of this house looks a little bit different. The backyard. Here's the tree placement. We got some, see? You guys can kind of see it. It's so weird doing this video of the around the tree. This is the front of the house. Two garages. Camera. RV. Mailbox. Which is funny because I don't even think mailboxes are in the game. At least ones that don't look like that. That's what it looks like. Trying to get it down to the tiny details. Back here we have an entire basketball court. 3 big trees. Bench. Inside of here we got just a little bit of stuff. Lawnmower. That's what this looks like. I think you guys kind of got the basic of what it looks like. Tree placement, you kind of see it. We're going to go through the front door. That's what it looks like. Front area. This area in here, this room. There's a downstairs and an upstairs. We're going to go through that in a second. This room, which leads to out here. Kitchen area. This goes to the garage, the inside of the garage. This is what it looks like, the inside of the top. And the basement. I don't think there's any secrets as far as I'm aware. And yeah, that's basically almost it. I'm going to try to do that a little quicker. And I think that's it besides the ceiling. And that's basically it for that house. We still have 3 more houses. I might have to end this here. Or we'll just continue. It'll be a continuation later. But for now, we're going to end that here. Hopefully I'll... But yeah, so we still have 3 more houses.